Hey guys, well, as you know, the new film came out today and it's called
MacGruber.
MJ, that was really pathetic the way that was done.
Sorry, I've been off cue for quite some time.
Let's walk this way. We're getting some queer looks on the other side. So walk this way and wedge yourself in between the orange car, which always gets looks.
Which always gets looks.
So MJ, we're going to see the film MacGruber.
Yes,
now, if you didn't know, MacGruber is an SNL film. Do you know what that stands for?
Saturday Night Live.
No, it stands for SNL Fever.
What?
No, it stands for Senior Night Live. Don't you remember when we were in high school? Remember they said that to us, and they said SNL means Senior Night Live, remember? And then you were on the Senior Night Live and you sang that song, "Oh, if I gave $1 to a wiener." That song you made, it was just like your own spoof of Oscar Mayer wiener.
I don't ever remember doing that.
Was that a dream?
Maybe that was a dream.
I'm pretty sure you did that. You had that really, choreographed dance in those pants and everything. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I think that might have been a dream.
Either you had a dream, or I probably drank and didn't know it.
Well, either way, we're going to see McGruber, which is an SNL production. And like such films,
love SNL movies.
like such as the ones people don't speak of. It's Pat,
or like The Ladies Man.
The Ladies Man.
Leon Phelps.
Kind of forgotten about Ladies Man film. What other ones were there? Superstar.
Superstar. The ones people remember.
Night at the Roxbury.
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
What was the other one? The Coneheads.
Stewart Saves His Family. Another one people don't talk about as much, which was an SNL film. I'm pretty sure, because that was the character. Yeah. They never made one for Brian Fellows though, which was good. That character. I always thought they would have.
What else?
But the thing is, this is really the only thing they've done lately, an SNL movie, isn't it? Like the first in a long time.
Isn't the main dude the guy from Perfect Getaway?
No, he looks like him. It's not him. These are all SNL people.
Oh.
Pretty much
So I thought the girl in this looked like it was Amy Adams.
No, she was in. The girl from this is the one from SNL and not Zombieland. Adventureland.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
She just looks different in this. She's wearing a wig.
It looked like that.
It's a wig and stuff.
All right.
But the thing is too, and it was actually the skits on SNL are only like a minute long or 30 seconds. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I ever really liked them that much. But this is like R-rated though, so I mean it's much more out.
The skits were, I'm sure, a little longer than 1 minute.
They were real quick. They were like just bumper little things.
Yeah.
They would play when people were putting on their wigs and dresses.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see it. We'll give it a a whirl.
We'll give it a whirl.
It looks okay. I mean,
I did want to see it.
But it's not one of those ones where it's like we're jumping out of our seats to see it,
Right.
like we are, with High School Musical 3D and stuff. No, I don't know what 3D. Like all of a sudden, let's just discuss this. There's so many movies being produced in 3D. It's like
It's a thing.
I looked on if you look on Fangoria, it's like making everything in 3D now.
I know it's like a thing now.
But when are we going to see, MJ? And we've talked about this. A 3D foot. MJ, what are you doing?
Rocking it.
Do you even have any money for that game?
Of course I have money. Plenty.
Where'd you get this money? You're jobless, MJ. You're jobless.
I'm not jobless.
What do you do then?
It's none of your business.
Oh, I was just wondering, because you haven't told me things for a while, and I'm curious about what you've been up to.
I haven't been jobless for weeks.
Oh.
Months even.
Oh. Do you work at an old folks' home?
Oh.
Where do you work? Just tell me.
None of your business. You don't have to know every single thing that happens to me.
How big are your feet? MJ, let's stop the feet.
Size 12.
Let's stop the feet joke. That's a bad joke. And next time you come up with jokes like that, you want me to say,
You're the one who came up with them.
no, I didn't. I didn't come up with that.
No, I didn't.
Do something, MJ. We gotta go see McGruber. MJ's gonna see McGruber. Oh, what you gonna do when he sees McGruber? What you gonna say when he sees McGruber? McGruber, goober, 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 goober. McGruber, goober, 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 goober. McGruber. Hey, MJ.
Hey.
How's it going?
Great.
Oh, we just gotta sing McGruber.
What?
McGruber.
Oh, you mean McGruber?
McGruber. McGruber. Yeah, I know it's
McGruber.
McGruber. I'm just saying it funny, McGruber.
McGruber.
Yes. McGruber. Let me just do something for a second. What's with this? Put that more like that.
What?
No, it's all pushed like that. Isn't it normally more like just one layer in one same way?
It's kind of looking the way it used to, actually, if you remember.
Okay, MJ. But we just got out of seeing the film. Let's walk more this way. McGruber. And we just got to see McGruber. Now, before we start talking about McGruber, what do you think about that film over there, The Killers?
I have no interest in seeing it.
I know. But we saw McGruber, and it was actually very good. I really like.
I somehow had a feeling it would be.
Now, the major thing that it spoofs is MacGyver.
Pretty much just MacGyver.
Now, I know this may seem strange, but we have never seen an episode except for maybe like a second.
I've seen like about a few, not full the way through, but I've seen a few parts.
Like clips or something. Like maybe
you get the gist of what it's supposed to be.
Every time I think of MacGyver, remember like Patty and Selma?
Yeah, I was thinking,
there's like a bug crawling over your arm, like it's a Black Widow.
Selma and the Simpsons.
Yeah, they always were talking about MacGyver, but basically it was a spoof. It basically took the SNL spoof that they did and extended it into a movie. But like in the spoof for the show, it's like 30 seconds, like I was saying to you, and it's just them trying to disarm a bomb, and then it always blows up. But it wasn't like that. This was actually like a flown movie.
I actually had a story, and it actually, what's funny is none of it was like dead space or dead air or like cheap crap in it. Just to like extend it, everything actually was well written. And
all the music was 80s, like truly good music, like really good music.
The jokes, I haven't seen jokes like this in a while. Just the way the jokes flowed, it's like you haven't seen jokes like this in a long time.
It was almost like they took a script from the 80s, you know what I mean, and like just made it now with the jokes and stuff. Like, and I don't want to ruin stuff in it about it, because like there are certain things like about like the thing blowing up, and we don't want to ruin like certain things.
I mean, I have not laughed so hard to a film in quite some time.
No, it really was.
Seriously, not just as a comedy, it had some really, like, well choreographed action in it as well.
Yeah, it's hard to explain, though. You know what I mean? It's basically like McGruber, and, like, he gets assigned to this case because he was away for 10 years. It was kind of like with Ace Ventura: Pet Detective 2.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Remember how, like, he was like a monk, and, like,
and then
he's
came
like,
back to get him, and he said, you're the only one who can do this, and he's like, okay, I'll do it.
Before you know, maybe that happened in MacGyver, and maybe Ace Ventura 2 was spoofing MacGyver in a way. That's the thing, we've never seen MacGyver, so we don't know.
Because MacGyver's way older than Ace Ventura.
Yeah, MacGyver's like mid-80s. Well, I feel like now we might have to watch some MacGyver to like see if we, pick up on things they spoofed.
When you actually know what they're spoofing, it's funnier that way because it makes more sense.
I know,
even though we don't really know MacGyver that well, this film was still hysterical.
It was. It's definitely worth seeing.
It is.
It's very dirty. It's not like any push weeds at all. Like
it's
extremely.
Not for teenagers or anything. Like, well, if all you teens want to see it, go with someone older because it really is funny.
There's a lot of arse shots. Did you notice?
I know.
We're not going to ruin how they happen.
They didn't let stuff get to them. They really went there with it.
I know.
I really see no reason not to give it 5 stars.
Basically, it's just McGruber trying to stop. Show who he was trying to stop.
Yeah. Used to be. Now.
Batman.
Val Kilmer, the second greatest Batman.
Yeah.
Second after Michael Keaton.
I know.
But.
What about, Christian Bale?
What is it that you want? What is it that you need? What is it that you want from me? What is it that you want? You want sexuality from me?
MJ, what was that about?
Monty Python, anybody?
Oh. Did that come across as funny, MJ? I mean, I don't know.
Well, that's not safe.
What? Oh, yeah, the gas cap's open. But if you touch it, the guy might come out and go, don't touch the SUV.
It'd be like, it was open.
It's like, don't touch the gas cap. You see me coming around touching your gas cap?
It's like, no, mine's not open.
Burn. Yeah, I keep my fly up. Now we're going to this weird place, Gabrielle Brothers. And we were here like once before on a vlog a while back. Do you remember?
We were?
I think we were. Don't you remember?
I don't remember half the places we go.
We were here though. There's good sales. There's some shirts over here for $1, MJ. You can get rid of that crummy blue one. Look, MJ, remember this one? Turbulence. The movie they showed on HBO so many times, you felt like you were going to lose your mind.
There's nothing wrong with this shirt.
What do you mean?
Crummy.
What?
Crummy.
That shirt's crummy, MJ.
There's nothing wrong with this shirt.
It's awful. It looks like a big blueberry that somebody squeezed.
I bought this shirt from a very high-class store.
You bought it from didn't you buy it from the market?
No.
For like $3?
No.
Oh. Look, MJ, if you had huge ears like Ear Boy, you could use these. What?
Ear Boy. Ears are really big.
Yeah, remember that? I remember that. What are you doing with that bat, MJ? I mean, I didn't mean to say what I said about your shirt. I'm sorry. MJ, don't be mad at me that I wouldn't let you do that joke with the toy.
Yeah, it was a 3-foot long gun, and you get up there and like, don't do that. Don't do that in front of you. Don't do that.
And people were looking at you really weird. They're like,
there's like one person looking like, oh, cool, he's got that giant gun. It was going to be the Batman joke. Remember Jack Nicholson? He pulls the thing out of his pants and shoots down the bat gun. That was a classic.
MJ, do not talk about that. That's disgusting.
When he shoots down the bat plane, it was a classic scene.
Don't talk about things about coming out of people's pants. That's not appropriate.
Remember, he pulls out that giant gun. It looked just like it. And you could extend the thing, and it was like.
Oh, MJ, you're pushing it a little too far now. These jokes about extensions and stuff.
You know, if you just let me show the darn thing, then it would have all made sense.
Remember we walked by this one time before and it's that gym in there, and everyone always looks at you and is like, don't film me working out. I'm working my glutes.
I haven't reached my waist size yet. Don't shoot me. Calm down.
Calm down. I'm not showing you. I'm only showing this tall guy in a blueberry shirt walking by.
This big fat blackberry next to me.
And I think the last time we were here, there was a Blockbuster that used to be here, but it's gone now, I think. Unless I'm wrong. I think there was a Blockbuster right there. Because remember how they had those DVDs on the sidewalk? Yeah. And everyone was like, they could have just taken them if they wanted. Because they were like, this place is closing.
This is the only place I remember.
In this place where they had those weird, like, toilet paper rolls in the back.
I should go. I was thinking.
No, wire hangers.
I was thinking, we could really,
No, we can't. Look, MJ, it's your bedroom.
My bedroom's a little more luxurious than that.
That's your bed right there.
My bed's bigger than that.
No, it's not.
It is.
You want to go in Five Below?
Yes.
Come on, you go this way.
You know how big a California King is? That's my bed.
California Raisin?
California King. There's like the biggest bed.
So you have a bed made by a raisin company, MJ?
No, I have a bed made in California.
Well, that would make sense as you have a blueberry shirt, that you'd have a... MJ, don't even try it. What are you doing here, MJ? Are you playing with these toys?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
Even when I'm not home.
MJ, calm down.
You calm down. You're the one who's telling me.
Look! Whoa, shells!
Let me bump into you. Oh.
Calm down, MJ.
Look what you made me do.
MJ, you're supposed to play with these kind of things. The Slim Jim. Look, MJ, it's John Heater. Now, you may think, MJ, that he did that because of the Napoleon Dynamite fame. That was a stock image, MJ.
I knew that.
Oh, you knew that? That was taken years before Napoleon Dynamite, and they just added that by a whim because it looked like a cool guy for the picture.
Just like this was done years after Peter Pan.
I love that.
Remember these?
Yeah.
You know what you do with these, right?
No.
Remember, this is what you always used to do with these.
What?
Try it on one arm.
Yeah.
See if you can balance it doing it on both arms. I haven't done it in so long, so let's see if I still remember how to do this.
MJ. Okay.
Okay, maybe not.
Look, MJ, Jerry Subs.
It's a really cool place, but didn't you say they went back on their word and put something off the menu that you used to?
No, I remember they used to have this sub that had Thousand Island dressing on it, okay?
Right.
And then while we talk about it, let's say in front of the sign because it looks cool. So they had Thousand Island dressing, okay? But then they took it off the menu. So then if I used to ever say, can I get a sub with Thousand Island dressing? They go, what? You want that on it? What?
They act like it never existed.
Yeah. Like, they ever notice that kind of stuff happens? Like, Taco Bell always takes things off the menu. But yet they have all the same ingredients and could make it. So you say, can you put this on it? They're like, no.
The thing that always bugs me is when I go to Subway and then I say, my favorite bread is always Parmesan oregano bread. I say, could I have it on Parmesan oregano? And they go, oh no, we don't do that anymore. Like, what? It's like they don't carry it anymore. It's like, no, it's this one. Like, I wanted the Parmesan oregano.
Just like Panda Express no longer has duck sauce. They only have plum sauce.
Oh, jeez.
I know. And the name, something about the name Plum makes me slightly sick. Like, I don't know. Like,
Plum.
what is this?
I think of a big fat, like, purple fruit thing.
I know.
What's next?
I know. They got pepperoni subs or something.
No.
I don't know about that.
So
now we're going to go to the Orient.
Next thing you know, they're not going to... No, they dare... Next thing you know, Pizza Hut's not going to have pepperoni pizza.
But
they
now,
dare not do that.
Now look, finally, they've gotten rid of parking meters and they all use these things now.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that have you noticed like lately you don't see parking meters anymore? They're like a dead thing.
I know, except you will.
You know,
probably.
because of us doing all those R things, my R problems have been coming back little by little, MJ.
Actually, it's affected me as well, so don't feel like you're alone.
As a kid, I used to say that, you know, McGruber had like an R issue. And it was away for years. And then the stress of working at the movie theaters, which I'm not there anymore because I left because of...
I never had that problem when I was a kid.
But
when I was like 6, it stopped when I was like 5 or 6. I did this thing with my tongue.
You know what?
I
think Subway closed or something up there because it's covered up.
Wow.
And the melting pot...
That was one of the main ones we always went to.
And the melting pot closed too.
Wow.
MJ, you just ordered $31 worth of food just for yourself.
Thanks a lot, Orient, for stealing most of my money I had on me.
I know, that's what happens though. The problem is that sushi adds up. Some of those sushis you get are like $7 each.
I know. What's I gotta do?
There's this guy over there like talking to himself, and I thought he was on the phone at first, and he was talking about like dirty laundry and homicidal tendencies, and I don't know what was going on. You see somebody you know?
I don't know.
You always see somebody you know, don't you? Everybody knows you, don't they, MJ?
I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, the guy's looking over and he's like, dirty laundry?
Dirty laundry? Pennsylvania? I don't know what. This car coming in here, it's gonna run us down. You gotta be careful out here. We gotta wait 15 minutes for this food to be ready. And I think we have plenty of time to go to the psychic, don't you?
Yeah, I really want to know what's going to happen tomorrow.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen the day after today.
It's like, let's see. Hold on. Let's see what Madam Ruby sees. No cards, no checks, cash. For 50, I'll tell you. No, for like, what was it? 20, I'll start.
20, I'll tell you a lot of things. For 30, I'll tell you more. For 50, I'll tell you everything.
Tell me why I'm here first. You're here because you want something. I see the Alamo. No, it's I see a bicycle. I see a bicycle.
Yes. Is it okay?
It's okay, it's okay.
Where is it? Can you see it? Where is it?
It's in the Alamo.
Alamo.
In the basement.
I'll never forget you.
And on another note, did you hear that Pee-wee's going to Broadway?
Yes, he deserves to go
I
to
know.
Broadway.
Am I the only one, though, who kind of feels like Pee-wee's new voice, though, is slightly not exactly the same? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. It has been a while since he's done it. Well,
I mean, it's still
publicly.
It's still the same for the most part.
I feel like he probably... You had a point, though. You said, even though he hasn't done anything on TV for in a while, he probably does stuff like that, like, in the privacy of his own home.
I'm sure he sits, like, stands in front of the mirror and does the voice just to practice.
No, I know. Or, like, he just acts that way.
You can come in, they're open. Should talk to you right back there. There's already people in there waiting. It keeps being these rats that keep on, like, running across the street. Remember we saw them, like, 3 times jumping?
Oh, you dirty rat.
You know what the shame is? Those rats could be in your rice right now.
What makes you think that?
They're like crawling around in your rice dish.
Why is it necessarily my rice dish?
Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Oh, let's see, hold on, let's see if we can get one. They're all in here, they're all like, wait a minute, here's one, here it is, here it is, here it is. Hold on, it's a big willard rat. Well, there it is, shake it in there, look. I don't think you can't really see it, but it's like a gigantic willard rat. I don't think I've ever actually seen many of them in real life, you know what I mean?
I have.
I haven't really. It's in there somewhere now.
They're not as bad as people make them out to be.
Have a friend like Ben. I used to think that I'm something that is tough through reality. Or we could be like Vincent Galileo. Do, 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 do.
No, he's like he's singing right up into the microphone.
Do, 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 do. When you come near to me, I go.
What made him think he could get away with doing that?
It is not near to me. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's people are looking at you again over there. Everyone keeps looking at you, MJ, and waving at you and admiring your blueberry shirt. Hey, MJ. Now it's the middle of the night, and you're pretty tired, aren't you? If I stand like that, it makes it look like a little bit like you have like an earring, right? Just like that. A unique earring. Yeah, it looks like you have like an elegant female earring. But it doesn't look like that anymore, but it did. So we're going to go home. We just watched a movie called The Coroner. Did you enjoy that? And, what was that, Whatever Works? With Larry David. Yeah, which was cool. Which was, I mean, it was a little bit more like Larry David playing a character. Because, you know, it was him actually acting in it rather than being himself like in Curb.
He was acting pretty much the same. I think it's because the camera it was shot with was different. Plus, I think the subject matter he was talking about was different.
I don't know.
But he was pretty much doing the same way.
But we're going home now.